Welcome to First Resource Consulting's online training. Today's training, we will be discussing the responsibilities of the local listing broker. Every listing broker must be registered as a selling broker. In order to do so, you'll need to go to the HUDHomestore.com website and click on the NAID application. Documents required for registration include Form 1111, Form 1111A, IRS Letter 147C with the EIN number or Social Security card, copy of your broker's license, copy of a driver's license, and a recent utility bill or bank statement with the broker's name. Now we will discuss the HUD processing steps. Step 11, or the pre-conveyance activity, states that the lender must maintain the property once vacant, send requests to the mortgage compliance manager, complete a pre-conveyance inspection or an occupied conveyance inspection as requested. Step 0 for conveyance says that the lender files an electronic claim with HUD. If there's no errors, the case will automatically go to Step 1. The MCM can override the system or promote it manually. And if the case fails because of critical errors, the lender is notified and the case will remain at Step 0. Step 1, or the acquisition, shows that the field service manager is notified via the P260. They will take physical possession of the property and will have 2 days to inspect the property and upload the data to the P260. They must also complete Part 1 of the HPIR and Part 2. Within an additional 5 days, a property condition report, a complete systems check, and initial cleanout services needs to be performed. The property then can be promoted to Step 1B. Once it's put in the ready to show condition, then it can be promoted to Step 1C. For ready to show condition, an AM contractor is assigned to the property and must perform an initial inspection within 2 days using the property inspection form. An appraisal must also be obtained in order to promote the property to Step 2. There also needs to be a plan on how the property will be marketed. Promoting a property to Step 3A shows that it has a disposition approval pending. Determining if a property will be held off of market is Step 3, sold as a direct sale would be Step 4, or if it's ready to list, you can go to Step 5. The prior to list inspection will take place after receipt of the appraisal but prior to listing on the market. Ensure that work orders are complete, it's ready to show, and in compliance with the marketing plan. The ready to close inspection can be no sooner than 5 days prior to the closing, and you must also verify the condition has not been condemned. HUD does have direct sales programs. The ACA program partnerships with HUD to purchase all vacant properties within designated areas. Participants are allowed to be local, county, state government, or qualified nonprofits. The agreements can define specific properties, and the AM has specific guidelines to follow within the agreement. The lottery period takes place 7 calendar days prior to the exclusive listing period. These are properties located in HUD's revitalization areas. The Good Neighbor Next Door program allows members to save 50% off of list price, and uninsurable properties located in these areas are approved for nonprofits and government entities. The $1 home sales program is for properties on market for 180 days and are not under contract. They're for agencies of local government and do not include closing costs. Any properties that are not sold will return to an extended listing. Other items to note is that HUD does not allow buyers to move in any property prior to closing. The list price is determined by a combination of valuation tools. All properties are required to be listed on the local MLS, and all properties are also required to contain property information packages. Kronos requires agents to use virtual tours, social media, local newspapers, real estate websites, TV and radio, place listing signs at the properties, and always comply with HOA rules. Some other agent requirements include listing on the broker and MLS websites, holding open houses, providing lock boxes or keys to professionals, installing lockboxes and approved signage, and providing a toll-free number. Thank you for joining First Resource Consulting, and welcome to the team.